Congress trading, or should we say insider trading. Today, I'm going to be telling you guys some stocks that people don't really talk about and, one well-known stock that people do talk about. But what is good, guys? NextGen Wealth Tips here. Today, I'm going to be telling you guys two stocks that people don't really talk about that Congress trade as insurance and or just they trade, they make a bunch of money. That being said, use my links in the description below. Robinhood and Coinbase are two good apps to use. You guys can get free stocks and coins. And with that Coinbase link, you have a chance to win 1 Bitcoin. So without further ado, let's get started. To start, you guys know Congress, they make better returns than SPY. And if you copy their things, you can probably make a decent amount of money. So with that being said, let's start off with the first one. First one we're going to be talking about is indeed CB, Chubb Limited. So basically, Chubb Limited is a global insurance company. In the summer of 2024, 3 members of Congress collectively invested nearly $100,000 into Chubb across 4 transactions. Despite the smaller investment size compared to tech giants, this activity indicates a level of confidence in Chubb's consistent growth, healthy cash flow, and sustainable capital returns. Notably, Chubb is recognized as a dividend and having increasing its dividend annually for over 25 years, which may appeal to investors seeking stability and reliable returns. So Chubb Limited is a decent one to look at. I do recommend looking at this one. If we go on the charts, we've been looking pretty strong for a little bit, but at the same time, we've been kind of building up, building down, but we did just have a recent, decent climb. I think it's like an election climb, and then it is kind of falling with all other stocks. But with that being said, it does look strong consistently over time. If you guys look at it, don't have that. It's kind of insane, but it has been climbing pretty well, and it gives out dividends. So it's a decent stock to look at. With that being said, some price levels to look at. I do recommend looking for it to go back down to that 263 level and then watch the 254 level. But at the same time, it's still pretty decent time to invest, especially if you want a long-term stock. These are mainly for the long term. They don't really hold it. They don't really do short-term stocks. So this is one to look at. The next one we're going to be looking at is AMAT, which is basically Applied Materials. So basically Applied Materials is a leading provider in semiconductor manufacturing equipment. In the second quarter of 2024, 3 members of Congress, including senators, made purchases totaling approximately $123,000 in Applied Materials. This interest likely stems from the company's strong performance and its strategic position in the semiconductor industry, especially increasing demand for AI-related technologies and government initiatives to basically up the chip production. So these two stocks are decent to look at. Let's look at it on the charts real quick. And then we're going to do, the one everybody knows, but AMAT is pretty decent. Is another pretty decent one, but a lot of chip stocks has been falling recently. This one might get a little rally up with NVIDIA's earnings. We got NVIDIA's earnings tomorrow, so keep that in mind. If you guys are watching this after the earnings, then you guys already see it. But this is another one that they're currently invested in, and they're putting a lot of money in. So keep this one on your mind and on your radar. We did have a consistent climb up, a decent amount, holding pretty strong. But this could be a good long term. I do recommend getting into CB. CB looks a little bit more stronger than this one, but this one's a little bit cheaper. But that being said, these two stocks that is on their radar, stuff like that. But with that being said, we do have, some classic ones, NVIDIA. I know a lot of people mention NVIDIA, but NVIDIA is just that one that everybody's in. So basically, as of mid-September 2024, NVIDIA Corporation emerged as the most favorable stock among U.S. Congress members. So this is the best or the most favorable one out of everybody. So you got to understand that with these earnings that we just looked at, like they're making a bunch of money. So if it's their favorable one, you should look into it too. I do recommend having NVIDIA as your long-term anyway. Just have it added a little bit, diversify your account, of course. Microsoft is also like one of I think the second favorable, and just the classics. You got Apple, Tesla, stuff like that. But with that being said, MarketBeat reported that 5 members, including Nancy Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi making some money, man, collectively invested over $6 million in NVIDIA during the summer of 2024. This trend reflects a strong confidence in NVIDIA's leadership in AI, GPUs, and related technology. Additionally, data from Capital Trade's website indicates that over the past 3 years, 29 lawmakers have traded NVIDIA stock, underscoring its sustained popularity among politics. So keep the video in your mind. With that being said, I think over like the past year, I think there hasn't been any insider trades with NVIDIA that's been, long. So they all just been selling. So keep that on your mind. But NVIDIA still moves pretty strong. It's at a good price right now, especially if the earnings doesn't do well. I recommend waiting for a bottom, and then that could be your long-term stock. But a lot of people are banking big. I think it's like a 70% chance that it's going to go up, and then that 30% chance that people aren't happy. But with that being said, that's it for the video. Smash the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Let me know what other videos you guys want me to make, and thanks for watching. Peace out.